Welcome everyone. We're live. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Solana Speedrun second edition hackathon. Super excited to kick it off with Jonas and Andrea from Magic Block. Welcome, Jonas and Andrea. Any opening thought that you guys might have that you want to share before me getting into the details of the hackathon, about the tracks, an overview. But yeah, any opening thoughts, any excitement that you want to spill down to the hackers?
Yeah, thanks for having us. I'm Andrea from MagicBlock. We are one of the co-organizer of Solana Speedrun. Solana Speedrun is the second Solana game jam. The goal behind the game jam has always been that of kickstarting an on-chain gaming community on Solana and attract game developer and show them how easy it is to build games on our ecosystem. As for MagicBlock, we build open source tooling for facilitating the game development. We are a framework for on-chain games. So obviously we are incredibly excited to see what kind of games all these amazing builders will be building in this second edition. In the last one, we had 22 games built in slightly under 4 days. So really excited to hear what and see and test what kind of games will be out this time around. I just wanted to thanks our sponsors and also Solana Foundation for helping us in the organization of the event. We have here Jonas as a representative from Solana Foundation. So maybe Jonas, a few words from you would be helpful as well.
Sure. Yeah. Hello. I'm Jonas Hahn, Developer Relations from the Solana Foundation, and I'm super happy that we have a second game jam now already. The first one was amazing. There were so many cool games and also so much tooling around games developed in that time. And in the last half year, I think the tooling increased by so much that we'll probably be seeing a bunch of new games. So check out all the resources on the Magic Block GitHub. And yeah, there will be also a Discord that you can join, and check out the Solana game examples. There's some presets for games that you can use, and there's like and basically an SDK for every engine out there. And yeah, everything is allowed. So you can also use AI. You can use all kind of SDKs, and only the game needs to be playable in the end. It's very important, and it needs to follow the theme that we will reveal at the end of this video. And yeah, but most importantly, let's have fun together. Let's build some cool games together, and share your progress wherever you can. If no one knows about your game, no one will play it. So be loud about it, post about it on Twitter, hashtag Solana Speedrun, and so on. And yeah, and now we're going to see how we submit, right?
Yep. Thanks a lot. So yeah, like Andrea and Jonas, spread some light on the global game jam. I'm very happy to kick it off with Magic Block, Lamport DAO. I see Solana builders have been, one of the most consistent building in the deepest bear bull market everywhere. And like Jonas said, be super loud about what you're building. We're super proud to support the mission. So thank you, Solana Foundation, Magic Block, Lamport DAO, and other sponsors for allowing us an opportunity to take this to the DoraHacks developers and developers around the globe. So the hackathon is for 5 days to build a playable game. Again, the core idea is when you submit your project, it should be a playable game for it to be qualified for the hackathon judging. These guys would be revealing the theme by the end of the live stream, so stay tuned for that. It's a 5-day hackathon. The voting begins on 18th December, and the prize and results would be then announced on 23rd December, and so on. Yeah, two main categories. The first main category is to build a fully on-chain game. The second is the best Solana integrated game. And again, just to mention the sponsors and give them a shout out, would like to thank Bonk, Eclipse, GameShift, Magic Block, Nokia Mon, Solana Mobile, Soulbase, and Turbo. With that being said, let me get into the core of how to create a project, create a build on DoraHacks, sign up, and then be eligible for the submission. Sharing my screen in. Yep. All you have to do is go on DoraHacks.io, go on the hackathon page, and even in the toggle, you'll be able to see Solana Speedrun too. Go on the hackathon page, sign into DoraHacks, and then click on Submit Build. A very important part before that is to register as a hacker. By register as a hacker, it simply means to log into DoraHacks, and then you'll be able to submit a build. Click on submit a build. If you already have an existing build that you have, might uploaded on DoraHacks, let's say for the hyperdrive that you have a build, you already have created the game, you want to fine tune that, and you want to move on with that. Click on this toggle, you'll be able to see your previous builds on the platform. If not, you'll have to click on create a new build and then go on this bit. So this is the page that you'll be able to see which is the most crucial page, where you'll be putting in all the information about your project, the vision of your game, and so on. So here is the build name. Let's say my build name is Soul Collect. This is just an example for you. You upload the build logo over here. The vision is very important for your game to, talk about. Should be ideally a one-liner, which talks about what would be the vision and, how do you envision the game being out there. The catchy one-liner that you'd want people to see when they, or remember, when they hear or read the name of your game. Then this is the build description. It's very important for you to also mention the sponsor bounties that you also want to get yourself, that get your game in the build description. So very important, if you want to be eligible for the same. Also in the build description, feel free to mention more about the vision. So this should ideally be a one-liner, and in the build description, maybe, dwell on that, talk about that more, and so on. This is the tech tree. Just feel free to get into the subtracks of what your game is about. This is the GitHub repo. Then if you feel free to also record a video, like, record a demo of the game, of, maybe you playing the game. Let's say user playing the game, that would be a great addition to your build. The project demo and the video URL. The team information, maybe, you're building in a team, you want to talk about how the team is, have built previous game, have built previous projects, a team of hackers, anything that you want to shed light on. This is a place for you to invite team members. So let's say you want any team member of yours to be able to edit and add to the already existing information that you'll be putting on here. This should be the field for you. You will be able to send an invite on their email, and this respective team member can, just accept it from the email, also get on DoraHacks and sort of contribute to your build over here. These are the socials for the game. It would be great if, you have a Twitter, you're already making some noise, you're telling people what you've built, you're onboarding users from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever works fine for you. Then this is the Telegram. This is particularly very important for us to be able to communicate to you. So, this is the Telegram bit wherein which would be the primary source of communication as well. Then this would also be used for, let's say, when you submit a build, the DoraHacks team will reach out to you for the build verification, and post that your build would be, or your project would be, visible on the build section of the hackathon page. Then these are alternative methods for the build verification: Discord, WhatsApp, WeChat, whichever you might be most comfortable in. Then this is the additional feature. If you want to, let's say, onboard more builders to your team, if you want to continue taking the project, building the project after the hackathon, which is actually highly advisable, take it to the users, take it to the market, and you want to onboard more builders, feel free to, turn this toggle on, turn the team recruiting button on, and just add more information about what kind of people, what kind of additions you're looking out for in the team. And once you do that, you click submit, build, and back, agree to the terms and conditions, of course, and then, click on submit, build, and back. And once you do that, you'll be able to sort of see your build over here. So select the build. Let's say the name of my project was Soul Collect. So I click on Soul Collect from here. I select my track. So like mentioned, there are two main tracks apart from the sponsor bounties, obviously, which you'll be mentioning in the build description. The two main tracks are fully on-chain game and the best Solana SVM integrated game. Click the one that is the best suitable for you, and then submit hackathon application. So that's your a tiny rundown for you. Two very important parts is always talk about the one-liner vision that you want your game to reflect, and second, do not forget to mention the sponsor bounties that you are eligible for in the build description. So yeah, that was a tiny rundown. You can also find the submission guide on the submission guide section on the hackathon page itself. So just what I spoke about, you can always go back to it, look back to it in case I've missed something, or you're not able to catch a part of it. Feel free to just scroll down to this section. Yeah, that was a bit of it. How to submit your build, how to be eligible for the hackathon. A very big pointer that I previously also mentioned, and that Andrea also spoke about, is have a playable on-chain game before you submit to the hackathon, so that makes you eligible for Solana Speedrun too. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, for now, would love to hear more about what you guys have in store with the theme. Andrea and Jonah, super excited. I know the hackers watching us are also waiting for the moment, holding back to this point. So yes, the stage is yours, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, DoraHacks, for doing that and the whole intro. One thing we learned at the last hackathon, if you have a game which is like only playable on Windows or Mac, and you have an executable, make sure to make a video as well, because the hurdle for people to install it is bigger. Yeah, but besides that, it was amazing. Thank you so much for the walkthrough.
And I see there's a question regarding what kind of help hackers, builders should expect when sharing their games. Definitely tag MagicBlock and our personal account on, and even the sponsor tracks that you're building for on Twitter when sharing your building process. If you are streaming, if you are just taking a picture of your workstation, whatever you want to do to gain that recognition and to spread the news, and we will make sure to retweet or even to put you in touch directly with the team that you're building for if you need help. So I definitely encourage to share, as Jonah was saying, share your building process, share your game, and we'll make everything that we can to basically amplify your message and really get your game out there. Aside from this, I don't see any other question. So thanks, Mishika, for the rundown on this. Just again, please make sure on top of the main tracks to specify which sponsor tracks you are applying to in your submission page, and also video and playable demo and GitHub page, really important to allow anybody to see what you're doing, and also the judges to basically select the best games to the best of their capacity. The main tracks are gonna be awarded through quadratic funding. So the voting phase starts right after the end of the hackathon of the game jam, whereas the sponsor tracks do have their internal committee and check out the requirements for each individual track on Solana Speedrun. With that said, I think if there's no other question, we can reveal the team already. What do you think, Jonas?
Yeah, totally. And if you're in Singapore, you can also come to MetaCamp for an in-person event. And there's also a happy hour in the New York Solana office on Thursday, I think. So check that out. And let's see the theme. I can't wait. Starting.
All right. Let me share my screen.
Nice.
That is temporary, is the team of the second Solana Game Jam. So good luck, everyone. Remember, you should follow the team while building your game. Again, feel free to reach out to the community if you need for help. We're here to support you. And thanks to all of the sponsors for supporting the event.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
thank you, everybody.
Andrea. That was quite an enticing, exciting theme. Excited to see what the builders, hackers come up with in the course of 5 days. Yeah, and thanks for being with us. Any last few words of motivation for the hackers, for the Solana community, anyone who who might be entering the Solana building world via the speed run?
Yeah, let's all build together. So I set up the GitHub already. Let's do some brainstorming on Twitter and in the Discord right now. And yeah, let's start building.
Stay hydrated. and have some sleep. Just don't take any rest for 5 days.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Just one last question from my side is what would be the best place for all the hackers, builders building in this hackathon to reach out to you, let's say in case they have any question during the course of these 5 days or any kind of support?
Yeah,
yeah, you go.
Go ahead. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, there are many ways. So you can definitely ping us on Twitter, and you can go to the Lamport DAO Discord. We have a gaming channel there. And we also set up a work adventure. So you can go to the work adventure magic blog link, and then you can just walk up to us, and you will be live here on the screen in Singapore. So we can support you actually also like live. But the Discord chat is also very good. We're all hanging out there.
Got it. Thanks a lot, Jonas, for that. Also, the event that Jonas is talking about is also available on the details page of the hackathon on DoraHacks. So, just in case if you're around, want to meet the Solana folks, want to meet more builders, want to get started in the community. So feel free to hop in there, and I'm sure you'll have some great conversations. Yeah, that's all from my end. We're all sorted. You know how to submit the build, how to get started. So don't wait any further. Just start building. Get on your laptop and just go code on what you had in mind. And good luck to all the builders participating in the hackathons. Thanks a lot again, Jonas and Andrea, for joining in and supporting the hackathon on DoraHacks. Super excited to see what comes out.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us, DoraHacks. This is amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye. Have fun.
Cheers, everyone.